Very good afternoon, ma'am. First of all, on behalf of Collegedunia, let me extend to you a hearty welcome. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time for the Thoughts on Education initiative.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Ma'am, you have held key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. Ma'am, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector in particular?
Actually, sir, after 23 years back, in our area, there is no technical education is provided in this area, in this particular 80 to 90 kilometers radius. So, if the students want to do the technical education or want to go for the technical education, then only Pune is the best option for them. So, it is not possible for the poor background, economical background is very poor. So, it is not possible for the every student to go to Pune and to go to the college and to provide parents are not providing the fees to the students. So as their economic background is very poor. So I am associated with this institute from 20 years back.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, as the director of Hind College, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Actually, sir, leadership is nothing but the teamwork, and teamwork is very important in leadership. When you have a strong team, then you definitely will be successful in it. And leader should have the objective, or he should have the strategic plan to go towards that objective. So it is very necessary to build that team and to show the confidence on that team or to the employees. So it is very essential in the leadership.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, as the director of Hind, how do you strategize about the key programs and plans for the marketing as well as administration of your institute?
Okay, as far as the administration is concerned, so we identify the strengths and weaknesses of our employee and assign the work as per their capability. And we should have to show the full confidence and on their capability, so that and to support the employees also. So this is the administrative part. And about the marketing, I think results speak louder than words. Okay, so our students, our academic is very good, our results is very good, and students have very much well known about the practicals, and they have lots of practical knowledge. So it is not necessary to do the other marketings, to apply the other marketing strategies. So mouth publicity is the best marketing strategy in my concern.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, how does the curriculum of Hind College ensure the best practice of the industry? Or to put it in other words, how do you make your students industry ready?
Industry
ready, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, our curriculum is associated with the university. So it is very important to bridge the gap between the industry and the academy. So we are very much bound to the university curriculum, university syllabus. And nowadays, day-to-day technologies changes day-to-day. So it is very necessary to aware about all the technologies to the students. So we are planning in that concern that students should know the current technologies.
Right, ma'am.
Or they are aware of all the technologies which are currently going on or changing.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, what is your opinion on the new education policy introduced in 2020, and how do you think it will benefit the students to become corporate ready?
Actually, sir, we are as I said, that it is very necessary to build the gap between the academic and industry. So it is very necessary to find out the needs of the industry, and according to that, we have to plan for the different courses, different webinars or seminars, different what we can say that short-term trainings programs for the students, so that they can get the industry interaction in the institute only. So that we are tie up with the institute, with the industries, and the industries comes to our institute and teach the student.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think should be your institute's top priority over the next 10 years?
Our top priority is to actually, sir, I want that our institute should be a renowned institute in our area or in actually in our all area also. So this is our top priority, and our priority is that like our students should be get success in all the fields, like their personal life, their professional life. They should be succeed and they should develop themselves in all ways or in all aspects.
Right, ma'am.
Or our institute should play a very major role in socio-economic development. Our vision is the same, that we have to develop socio-economic development of the nation, and we have to help the nation for the development. That is our main role.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, when you came to Hind College, what was your vision for the institute? How would you say it has evolved over time, and how far along are you in implementing that vision?
Actually, sir, I am associated with the institute from last 20 years. Okay, so this institute is committed to provide the quality technical education and improve the employability of the students. So within very short time span of 8 years, this institute is established actually from 8 years, but we have a polytechnic college which is established before 23 years. Okay, so we our plan is to, and in that 8 years, in these 8 years, our institute is accredited with NAC, means National Consular and Accreditation Board, Bangalore, and our institute with B++ grade. And also our institute is ISO certified with environmental and quality policy. So these are the changes.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think are the greatest strengths of Hind College of Engineering?
Actually, sir, our infrastructure is good, and as far as now, we know that there is a COVID pandemic situation, so our environment is very clean and green. So that is the very major point, and it is pollution-free environment is there. So we have a infrastructure and all the facilities which are provided in the urban colleges all the facilities are provided here also to the students, and our management is also very supportive. Staff is very devoted staff, and we provide the free hostel facility to SC and ST students. And girls are from rural area, so it is not parents are not allowing them to send to city for the education. So we provide bus facility to the students so they can come from their home to the college. So girl security is very important factor, and even though our college is situated in the rural area, still we are providing all the facilities to the students.
Right, ma'am.
So these are the strengths.
Wonderful, ma'am. Ma'am, how do you establish a healthy relation and environment in your institute?
Actually, sir, as I know, I believe in teamwork. So we are find out the strength and weaknesses of students and faculties also. So we are work on that. That if someone is weak in particular point, so we are not pointing that he is weak and all these things. We are consider or what we say. We are focusing on only the strong point of that particular person.
Right, ma'am.
So and it is very we are very familiar with the faculties also. Still we are a management person. Still we are familiar with the faculties also and students also. So they can directly come to us, and if there is any query, then they can directly talk to us. So there is a healthier environment here.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, what would be some of the plans that you are currently designing or will be designing in the near future for Hind College's international affairs or international students?
For international students, okay, sir. Firstly, our plan is we are trying to accredit with National Board of Accreditation, that is NBA, so that our college is nationally recognized. That is our first plan, and we are trying to collaborate with the foreign universities so that our students can go abroad for the further education.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think are some of the biggest challenges, both for the higher education sector in general and for Jai Hind College specifically?
Actually, sir, as I told you that technology is changing day by day, but we are stick with the university curriculum. So it is not changing frequently. That your syllabus is not changing frequently as per the industry needs. Industry needs are different and syllabus is different. So it is very necessary for the student to get the practical knowledge. So we are trying to provide the students practical knowledge so that there is no any lacuna between the industry and the academics of the students. This is the very major challenge we are facing. Then second is our students are from rural background, so they have a very poor economic background also. So that is one problem is there. So they are not paying the fees they are not able to pay the fees also, and they are not. Their communication is very less. There is no problem that their knowledge is very good. Students are very knowledgeable. They have very practical knowledge is very good. Their practical knowledge is very good, but still there is they are not they are not confident about the knowledge. Means they are not what do we say, confident about the public speaking. They are not. Their presentation skill is weak. So it is a very big challenge for us to improve their confidence and to give them or to provide them all the communication skills and presentation skills also. So it is a very important challenge for us actually.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, before we wind up this interview, are there any suggestions or any advice that you would like to give to the current youth and to the aspiring students?
Every student have its own strength and own weaknesses. Instead of focusing on weaknesses, students should focus on their strength. They are also focusing on weaknesses. They are trying to overcome that weaknesses, but they are trying to focus on their strength, and they have to go with their strength to develop themselves. That is the most important thing I think the youth should have followed.
Right, ma'am. Absolutely wonderful. Ma'am, once again, let me thank you for sparing your valuable time towards the Thoughts on Education initiative. Ma'am, I'm sure that the thoughts that you have shared today on this platform will be deeply insightful and motivational to students past, present and future. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So thank you for your time.